Hey, WheelSnipeSelly here. It is Monday, March 6th. Just doing an intro to this. So we are doing a baseline paper trading challenge for this week. We have a 150K starting balance. We're supposed to draw down to 147K, so a 3K drawdown. Our max loss is 144K, so we have 3K additional drawdown. And then the goal is to bring the account back up to 150K by the end of the week. So you can see here, I have my account started. We'll kind of go through my first initial trades for this week. And then I'll be posting daily videos just to I kind of want to journal my progress for this, because he says we're going to do this 3 times throughout the year. So I kind of want to have everything recorded, all of my trades and whatnot. But yeah, so we have, this is a high impact news week. So we have Powell speaking Tuesday, Wednesday, jobless claims on Thursday, and the non-farm payroll on Friday. So it's going to be a tough week, but we basically just need 60 handles over the 5 days. And I think I'm basically at like 5 or 6 handles today. But this should be achievable if you can, you can break it up into like 12 handles a day, or like even 4 handles. Like if you do 3 trades, just 4 handle trades. So we'll kind of see how it goes. Obviously, there's going to be some losses in there. So I'm planning on just doing 1 contract until I get up to like the first 1,000. And then I might do 2 contracts to try and do like a partial and let 1 run. So like I said, I'm just going to start with 1 contract. There's a max contract of 15, but it's not recommended. So yeah, so let's go into the first trades of this week. All right, so here we are. I'm just drawing down the account right now. You can see we're at 150K. And I think he said you can use up to 15. I ended up using 20 just because it was a nice, pretty close to 3K. So 3,062.50. And so just was targeting that buy side. So that worked to get me down. First trade here. So we traded down into fair value gap. We had a break in market structure. We took sell side. I basically just put my buy limit right at the order block fair value gap, and just targeting 5 handles, so $250. And just kind of noting mean threshold there. And at this point, I'm just kind of watching to see how price reacts. He did say this day was going to be kind of like a sluggish day before the market news with FOMC tomorrow. So I've just noted a bearish order block up there. So I want to see it push through that blue line, and noting a volume imbalance right there. Just things that I'm watching. So basically, I needed to see it move. It was kind of reaching my time limit. And so I wanted to see it move, and it started to move right after I typed that. And then I just kind of moved my stop loss up just because we went in. So that's that first trade. Just taking a screenshot, printed it out from my notes. So that's the first trade, or second trade, but first real trade after the drawdown. So here we are in the PM session. It's right after 2. And we traded down into sell side right there. I think it's 40.55. And we traded up into, I was basically looking for this to take some buy stops. It did stop at consequent encroachment of the fair value gap, so that could have been a short. So I basically put my entry at the bottom of the fair value gap, and then I moved it down to that volume imbalance. And since we didn't take out that swing low, I let this tag man here at the volume imbalance. This wasn't necessarily the trade I was looking for, but I was, I basically, I'm calling out this implied dealing range because we have the swing high down to where I think the target is, which is the top of that new week opening gap. So we started to get some movement, and right here, I liked that candle went down, but then once it started reversing, I basically just cut it. So I didn't want to see it come up, and I had moved my stop loss down to the top of that fair value gap. So I had 2 quick trades. I'm up to 225 for the challenge. But yeah, we'll check back in tomorrow. Thanks for watching.